Argent is going to be a cleanup level where you are going to be just kind of finishing up anything that you haven't finished fully upgrading yet, and getting everything squared away before you go into the final boss fight. So be prepared to make changes on the fly depending on what you still need to upgrade. If you need another rune finished, make sure you get that done there. If you still have weapons you need to finish upgrading, make sure you get those done. Change and adapt according to what you need. Open the dossier to the weapons menu. Upgrade precision bolts, Gatling rotator, and micro missiles. Now, aside from those three, see what else you need to get upgraded. For me, the only thing I have left is stun bomb. I'm usually pretty bad about getting this done, so I'm going to need to make sure I focus specifically on getting chain stun kills on demons as I go through this level. Also, you can finish upgrading the suit here. That way that is all out of the way. You should have only one weapon upgrade point left when you're done. That means that you've gotten everything else up to this point. So that's how you know you've got the right number. You should start the level with 28 and then spend 27 on those last 3 upgrades. Now there's a way to get micro missiles upgraded right here at the very beginning of the level. I'll show you how to do it. Might be a little bit tricky for some new runners, but I think it's pretty cool. You just gotta poke multiple demons with micro missile pins within a certain time frame. It's not terribly hard to do. You just gotta make sure you have enough demons that are kind of lined up for it. And for whatever reason, my mod on the Gauss cannon unequipped when I was upgrading. Now you're gonna need to get kind of used to how these Hell Knights move around. They tend to behave a little bit inconsistently just with their combat, but once you stun them, they are 100% consistent. They have a fixed stun animation that you're going to need to get familiar with and kind of used to knowing what to look for. He's going to kind of hunch over to the right, to his right, and then he's going to hunch toward the center after you stun him. Once he hunches toward the center, you can get a headshot on the precision bolt to get that upgraded, because you're going to need to do that 5 times to get this upgraded all the way. Just like that. Now there'll be a second Hell Knight right there. His spawn is random. Actually, the first one's spawn is random too, but it tends to be a little bit more consistent with coming right out of there. Let the summoner that has come in, let her do her thing. Let her do a round, and then throw a BFG round at the room, and you can get a bunch of kills. My audio is totally screwed up right now, so yeah, if that ends up happening to you, you'll have to just suffer through it. Unfortunately, you can't quit the game partway through, otherwise you'll be technically segmenting your run and it will be invalid. So you're just gonna kind of have to work around it if that happens. Typically, re-entering a level will fix it. I'm not going to bother doing that here. Now, you need to get 25 kills with the BFG as one of your challenges. You'll do that very, very easily as you play through the level. There's going to be a lot of BFGs in this level because you're going to get a lot of drops, most likely, as you play through. If you still need ticks on Savagery or Seek and Destroy, go ahead and grab the Berserk and get those. Instead of using the BFG, grab the Berserk and just go to town, get those finished up, and then you can take out everything else. There's 2 summoners in this arena. And then once the second summoner is dead, you've got 2 Mancubi and a couple of other little trash demons that are going to be running around as well. That BFG actually got most everything in the arena, which is really nice. Yeah, this fight has a weird issue with taking a long time to cycle through after the last demon's dead. That's not you, it's the game. Go for the first skull switch secret here. Hopefully your audio's not screwed up, like mine is. Make sure you grab that skull switch. You got a BFG and a chainsaw there if you need either one. Now, if you didn't go for the micro missile upgrade at the beginning of the run, or at the beginning of the level, this is a spot where you can get it. You can just throw a single pin into each of the zombies, and that single pin will just stagger them. It will not kill them. Now, if you throw 2 pins in 2 zombies that are right next to each other, the splash damage will almost certainly kill them. So you may not want to do it to 2 zombies that are standing right next to each other, but if they're appropriately spaced out, you can throw 4 pins into those zombies and then whip out the Gatling rotator and get 5 kills with the Gatling rotator. And you have to do that within a certain time frame, but just do it as fast as you can, and it should never be a problem. Just like that. Nice and easy. Now, if you are gutsy, you can go for the Liberate jump. So I'm going to actually make a save state here. The Liberate jump is where you're going to grab the auto map, and then you're going to take 2 steps backwards and do a Gauss jump to land right on that platform down there. It's scary, I will admit, but you can get it with some decent practice. If you don't want to do it that way, a safer way to do it is to jump onto those platforms, cross over here. You're going to get a lost soul. Excuse you, sir. And you. You're going to get 2 lost souls and a cacodemon. You could take them out, jump onto that platform, and then jump down here, and then use your double jump to jump onto that platform. You could also alternatively, if you are really, really scared of doing any kind of jumping like that, you can just platform inbounds the intended way, but that is very, very slow. So, pick what works best for you. If you want to do the Liberate jump, though, here's what it looks like. Just like that. Easy peasy. Then once you're here, you're going to want to probably equip your armor defensive rune. If you don't have Rich Get Richer done yet, like I don't here, go ahead and leave that equipped. Otherwise, it doesn't matter what you switch out for armor defensive, because you're going to unequip it as soon as you're done with the duping section here. Make sure it's equipped, and you're going to grab this Mega Health 13 times, just like we duped the token in Foundry. Once you've loaded in for the 13th pickup, go ahead and grab it. And then as soon as you see that armor defensive rune pop, you can swap that back out for vacuum. At this point, you should have these all done. If not, make sure you get whatever you still need done. Finish in the next arena. Otherwise, you should have your runes look something like this. These are kind of the big 3 runes that we have sort of all agreed are the most powerful to use in conjunction with each other. Ammo boost gives you BFG ammo. Vacuum lets you suck it up from way across the arena, and Rich Get Richer lets you keep a big arsenal of ammo, infinite ammo, as long as your armor count is high enough. Excuse me. So once that is done, head over here, go for this headshot on this Hell Knight. If he will. There we go. Sometimes he doesn't want to have his head blown off. You're going to need to go down this left side pathway in order to start the fight. Going down the middle will not start the fight for some weird reason. Take out these 2 Revenants, and then from here, I'm going to start farming Chain Stun. Okay, and then I got a Hell Knight here, so I'm going to go for another headshot. How are you not dead? And then we got Volatile Discharge done, which is excellent. So once Volatile Discharge is done, you can switch back to Siege mode. Now, you could run up those stairs and do all that, but that's not cool or swaggy. Let's go for cool or swaggy. So you're gonna jump into this thrust pad. You're not gonna jump into the thrust pad. You're gonna walk into the thrust pad. You're gonna shoot straight down with the Gauss cannon. You're gonna use your double jump to keep your height up, and then you're gonna shoot straight down with the Gauss cannon again. And if you get yourself enough height, you're going to grab that platform right up there. All together, it's gonna look like this. I didn't get enough height, darn. It'll usually work if you get enough height. However, I'm not cool or swaggy, so I didn't get it. Then once you start this Wraith kill cutscene, just wait for the checkpoint trigger, and then you can load checkpoints. They put a checkpoint trigger in the middle of the cutscene, so as soon as you get that trigger, just reload and you're good to go. Jump over the right side, grab the skull switch. Now, if you have one BFG round left in your arsenal, go ahead and make a pit stop and grab that one. If you have 2 left, don't bother. If you have 0 left, definitely stop and grab that one for sure. But if you have 2, you're fine. I have 3, so it actually doesn't even really matter one way or the other for me. Grab this lever. The lever that we all missed that was hiding in plain sight in our casual playthroughs. You can Gauss jump out of this, out of the level to get out of that quickly because the rocks there kind of get in the way a little bit. You'll end up getting the BFG round there if you have only 2. You can go for another kill on that Hell Knight with for volatile discharge if you don't have it done yet. And then there's another Hell Knight that spawns right here that you can get a headshot on him just like that if you still need another headshot. And I just need to get the last couple of chain stun kills on this to finish off Stun Bomb. And you're trying to cycle this fight as fast as you can to get the... Oh, nice, I got a BFG. I can do this even faster now. So you're looking to cycle in the Cyber Mancubi. And there you go. There's our Cyber Mancubi. Once they spawn in, you know the real fight has started. I have no idea how he avoided that. Now you can go absolutely hog wild with throwing your BFG rounds at the arena. Do not hold back, just let it freaking fly because you can end this fight with 0 BFG rounds and you will be fine. Don't even worry about it. Now, once you get this Baron, you know you're at the end of the fight. Actually, you just have him eat a BFG too. Eat it, Baron. Now, once you finish the fight, if you have 0 BFG rounds, just like I said that you could end the fight with them, or without them, there's one here, there's one up there, and there's going to be one in the last hallway. So that's where you can replenish all your BFG ammo. That's why you can go absolutely nuts with it. Make sure you grab the doll secret there. Grab your second BFG round there. And start this Wraith cutscene. The checkpoint doesn't trigger until after the cutscene's over for this second one for some reason. Not sure why. So you have to watch the whole cutscene for this one, and you can see just how desync the audio gets when you're playing at a really high frame rate. I have to jump onto this pillar and then do another Gauss jump to get the Berserk. This Berserk is a nice little way to navigate through this hallway without worrying about necessarily bumping into walls and crap on the floor. It is exactly the same amount of time down to a half second if you just Gauss jump your way through the hallway. So I think it's much easier to just grab the Berserk and navigate the halls with the Berserk, especially because it'll run out as soon as we enter the next arena. It is very, very consistent. So this arena is going to be a lot of imps, a lot of pinkies, and a lot of Hell Knights. And we are trying to get to a certain phase with Mancubi. Once the phase with the Mancubi spawns in, we're going to have to play very, very carefully to make sure that we get the Hold Still challenge in the level. Now, you want to be maybe a little bit more judicious with your BFG ammo here. If you want to play a little risky, you can. You can lob a BFG round out there and hope that you get something good. I am, so far, not getting anything good. And I'm going to want to stay over on this side for the most part, because when that Mancubus arena spawns in, I'm going to want to be over here. I am not going to want to be on the other side of this arena, or bad things are going to happen. All right, so this is the Mancubus fight, or the Mancubus phase. I'm gonna throw a BFG around, grab this quad, stun that Baron, get them both, you know, situated in the spot that I want, and do a DKSMS to get both. That's gonna trigger the hold still challenge. Just like the Cacodemon challenge in Necropolis, you do not want the Baron that's closer to you to be dead center on your crosshair between you and the other Baron. If you hit both of them dead center, the challenge probably will not trigger. If one of them is off center, it's almost guaranteed. You also don't want to use a BFG round for that challenge as well. For whatever reason, using a BFG doesn't always trigger the hold still challenge. Sometimes it will, but not always. So take out a Q from consistency and use the quad damage and the DKSMS to get both Barons dead in one fell swoop. At that point, it's just a matter of cleaning up the rest of the arena. You're going to get a Cacodemon, you're going to get another Baron. And yeah, combat rating looks good. We are ready to proceed to the exit. You're going to get a BFG round here. I only have 2, but that is just fine. I don't need any more than that. Start the Wraith cutscene. The checkpoint they give you for this Wraith cutscene is right away. So as soon as you see that pop up, go ahead and reload checkpoint. I have to do a Gauss jump from the edge of this platform to get down here. Nice and easy. Equip the BFG round before you start this cutscene. And then load checkpoint again. Now, same way that I handled the 2 Hell Guards in Necropolis on the second phase of that fight, where I just held down the left trigger button and fired on the first frame available. I'm going to do the same thing here and then throw another BFG round off into the distance and let the tendril damage finish her off very quickly. Okay, once she gets her health to there, you're going to need to throw a couple micro missiles at her to skip the electric phase that she likes to do there. And then let her finish going through her iframe animation. Once you see her hunch over that way, right to the side like that, wait another couple seconds and then throw a BFG round off into the distance, and that will finish her off. If you hit her, you won't do full damage and you'll have to actually kill her the hard way. Wait for her to finish her extremely overdramatic death scene, and then initiate the glory kill. Now, do not reload checkpoint yet. You're going to need to wait for an audio cue. Right there. And you'll see Codex entry required pop up on the left-hand side. Once you see that, then you can load checkpoint. Don't do it before then, or you're going to have to redo that fight and unpause your timer for it. The timer should have stopped when you started that glory kill, by the way, in case you are not familiar with the run yet. Gonna load back in. And now you can do your check. If you really want to, you could let the whole cutscene play out, exit the main menu, and then just boot up a level through mission select and check the dossier that way. Not necessary to do that. You can do it nice and easy through by just reloading checkpoint and coming back in here through that. Make sure you have all of the weapons upgraded. Everything should be gold. Everything should be gold here as well. That means everything's done. Everything should be gold here, and you should have 25, 9, 9, 27, 36, 16. That is the full Codex loadout. And that is Doom 100% Classic. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you learned something. Let us know how you're doing with runs. Go ahead and post your times in our Discord. You can find the link to our Discord down below in the description. It's also available on speedrun.com. Feel free to also jump into the Discord if you have questions about the run. If you are confused about something, you are looking for certain strats that you want to try and implement for yourself, jump on in, ask away. We are plenty happy to help you. You can also find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/dangerous. Always more than happy to help out new runners. Feel free to jump in there and ask any questions you may have. Yeah, let us know how you're doing. Good luck with runs, and remember, rip and tear until it is done.